We're in a Christmassy mood. We got our Christmas sweaters on today.
Baby Yoda.
And we found this kind of coffee here. It's called Dunkin Polar Peppermint. So we're going to do this not only in the French press, but also in this pour over thing.
Which makes every coffee 100 times better.
Oh, it truly does.
Which isn't saying much.
We've got the proper size number 2 filter today. And then while she's preparing the coffee, I'm going to talk to you about a little book that I was given. Heart's Ease by Lynn Roberson. There's a lot of loss and sadness that people experience around Christmas time. This is the artwork of the author.
It's kind of like short stories.
It's little devotionals, basically. It's a few paragraphs at a time. And I wanted to read just a portion of one to you. You get the flavor of it to see if this is the sort of book that would help you with how you're feeling around Christmas time. Many years back, I was with a church group that weekly visited a small group home for special needs adults. The group leader presented a Bible lesson and a prayer. After that, I played the piano while the residents sang familiar hymns. In the living room of the house, which these few people shared, there was a limited seating. One sofa, one padded rocking chair, and numerous metal folding chairs. I always took a folding chair. One day when we arrived, Annie Mae was occupying the cushioned rocking chair. As soon as she saw me, she leapt to her feet and indicated she'd been saving the chair for me. I was chagrined. I was young at the time, and I knew these residents had aches and pains I didn't have. How brazen it would be to take the best chair. I started to decline. I wanted to decline, but the Lord checked me. She has nothing else to give you. He spoke quietly to my spirit. She is so proud and happy to give you this. Don't take that away from her. And there's scriptures to back up what she says. And it's just her talking with Jesus and her take on how things are. And she does share some of her struggles with you, some of her anxiety. So I like that book. But let's find out how I feel about this coffee. French press is so much fun, pressing it down. All right.
It's not very dark. As you can see, I've given her more.
Why was that?
No particular reason.
Smells spiffy.
I just don't like the coffee that much. It smells like the car mechanic. Like rubber. The car mechanic, his office smells kind of like rubber. This smells kind of like rubber.
Tastes like, oh, there's the mint. The mint just landed. And sweet. Okay, so interesting. Not bad.
Like
I would say if you like coffee and you like peppermint, you'd be all right with this.
Like if someone took a York peppermint patty and somehow made it bad.
So you're not loving it? Well, let's do the pour over then. Smell good in the store. When you do pour over, you start by pouring it just a little bit to let it bloom or blossom. Just give it a little wake-up call. And then you wait a little bit. And we'll do a little skipping around here so you don't have to watch all that. I've noticed that any coffee I try is much better with pour over.
Well, it's less cloudy. Peppermint. Car mechanic.
All right, my favorite part of the pour over is throwing out the filter. So nice and easy. Well, it's gotten cold. Taste it more?
Very much so.
Okay, so the coffee flavor is muddy, frankly. And the peppermint is eventual. I don't know that it's better than unflavored coffee.
Yum.
But, ooh. Add some cream to it. Now it's pretty good, huh?
I guess I didn't add enough cream.
Because then you get a little caramel thing going.
You must have a completely different cup of coffee than me.
If you are a coffee lover and not the highfalutin kind, you're going to think this is swell.
Eni would like it.
If peppermint is your bag, I don't know that this is how I'd get peppermint. But there you go. That's my thought on the issue. Until we see you again.
Make sure to make time between a good book and not this coffee.
It's not so bad.
It's better than some.